Quincy, I know you've addressed this on your show. How much of the Browns' defensive problems are on Joe Woods?
The thing is, it don't even matter how much of it is on Joe Woods at this point, right? Somebody's going to have to go if this continues. That's the reality of it. That's how this works in the NFL. So, and Joe Woods is the guy that can go. Myles Garrett ain't going nowhere. Denzel Ward ain't going nowhere. They got like $230 million combined between the both of them. So if somebody needs to go, it's probably going to be the coach. And how much of the defensive problems are Joe Woods? I would say it's probably a good amount of those problems are on the defensive coordinator, because ultimately he is responsible for this unit. And I can say, hey, the reason they're not good is because they're not in their defense, but the reason they're not in their defense is because something went wrong in the third year of this defense, that they cannot communicate effectively to play the plays that they've been playing for the last 2 years. I don't know how that happens, right? But this has happened every year. These things keep popping up with Joe Woods' defenses. They're never consistent for the whole year. We always have these communication conversations. You know, I'm not saying the whole problem is him. A lot of this is your players just aren't playing well. The good players that you have, I mean, Myles is playing well, Jadeveon's playing well, but JOK, he has not been what he has been in years past. I would even say that Denzel Ward has been a shell of himself the last few games. Well, outside of the last few games, he's really not been good. And you just haven't been getting the performances that you want out of your safeties either. So, yeah, a lot of this is a lot of talented players are very much underperforming. But some of the underperforming is because they're not put in positions that excite them as players. And ultimately, it's up to the defensive coordinator to be able to put players in positions that motivate them and excite them so you can get the best out of them, because you have to play with what you have on your roster. And right now, I see an unmotivated defense.
Yeah.
And I don't mean that in the way of, oh, he's got to go and yell at him and give him a speech. I'm saying you got to put guys in position or in a position that you know excites them with plays that you know that they like to go to, because that's how you get guys going in the NFL.
Yeah, and play to their strengths. I don't think they're playing to the strengths of the defense right now. So we'll see. They got to figure it out in a hurry. The competition is getting better and the games are getting more and more important.